What's it like being a pastor of a church? Let me just tell you, I grew up in the church.
Okay.
I went to Zion Hill Missionary Baptist Church. Come on 19th and Hampton.
All right now.
Reverend O.B. Sarton, and it was a family church. So my family brought the church up from Mississippi.
Got you.
Okay.
So it was mandatory that we were. So I was in church coming up 4-5 days a week.
Oh, bro, I understand.
I was one of them. It was.
We might be related.
It was Bible study. It was. You had Bible study. You had choir practice.
Yep.
You had some on Wednesdays. So it was 4 times a week. So is your church that type of church where you just? The house is always open.
No, bro. I can't do it. I love the foundation of what I grew up with. I grew up similar to you. Church of God in Christ was how I grew up, and we was at church 24/7. YPWW. They called it young people willing workers, but we wasn't willing to do all that work. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a lie. No, man. I've gotten to this place now where the church is a benefit for people. It's not a prison for people. Like, hey, come in, come hang out. We try to modernize it. Our church specifically, we've gotten away from a lot of the traditions that kind of keep folks from coming. Come in, be relaxed. You want to drink your coffee, you want to drink your water in the auditorium. We cool with that. We run outreaches for youth and children on Wednesdays, Sunday mornings. We do a 9 a.m. and an 11 a.m. It's for everybody. My campus specifically. Every nation and shade, we look like United Nations in there when you come in. Young people, older folks, young adults, like. We really are trying to reach people where they are just being regular, authentic people.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it personally for that reason, but I couldn't go other places, man, because I don't want to do black and white Sundays no more. I don't want to put the white gloves on and ask folks to spit their gum out my hand. I ain't trying to do that no more.
That's where I grew up. My grandmama
spit that out right here.
My grandmama was on the missionary board, and that was
Did we all grow up in church like that? I mean, yeah.
But just think of all of the benefits that became from that. I know we're talking about we want to change because it's a different time.
It is.
It's a different era now. People used to dress up to go to work. We don't have to do that no more. It's the Google time. So we have to Google churches where you come as you are. And that's okay. As long as you come. But when I was young coming up, that discipline that I got from that church, it resonates with me now. And it even resonates with my children at some point. But it was woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because anybody could get you.
Yeah.
My
church
anybody
was a at that time was a big church, and it still is, but we were the first ones to go build a new building, and they were going to build a school and do all this stuff. My grandfather was planning all of this, and then unfortunately he passed. But my great uncle was a preacher. He would call me out, and I mean it's a big hall in front of everybody.
Yeah.
If you fall asleep, he'd call you out like a professor.
No, look. Let me tell you something.
Your P's and Q's.
Let me tell you something. My mom was great at that. I grew up in church too, Ebenezer AME Zion Church in Seattle, Washington, and my dad always sang in the choir. My mom was an usher for a long time, but when she wasn't ushering, we was all on the road because there were 6 of us. We all on the road.
Yep.
Oh my goodness! Don't fall asleep. My mom had this look. It was like,
yep.
That's where the look started. It's church because you gotta be quiet. You ain't lying. Your parents, I would be in the choir stand and I would fall asleep.
Yeah.
And, the head falls back.
Right.
Like and then you pop back up. But and I would look out there in the crowd and either my mama would be laughing.
Yes.
She used to do a lot of laughing in church. She would go to church and talk about people.
Yeah.
She would do a laughing. But my grandmama, if she saw me, that look she would give me because you just embarrassing her.
That's it.
Look at Dorothy Ellzey's son up there falling asleep.
Yes.
Look at somebody come.
Man, I blame them. They kept us in church from 11 to 4 p.m.
Okay.
Come on. We brought a packed lunch to church. We'd go down to the basement after about 3 hours and eat and come back for the message.
You have right.
And then still had Sunday night service. How we get on this?
We got to talk about church.
Exactly.
We just giving you a chance to introduce yourself to the people.
Exactly.
I appreciate that.
Exactly.
And welcome, brother.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Even though I was like, Jay English, that name sounds so... I know Jay. Yes, welcome to the dark side. No, just kidding. Just kidding. We have lots of fun. We have lots of fun. All right, we're about to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some backlash that President Obama is receiving from talking to the brothers. You check it out, 101.7 The Truth.